Hello, Blue Eagle Nation staff. Mr. Ruth here. I want to try to clear up a couple of things about who we want to invite on campus for some extra help. So we want to make this as simple as possible and as easy on teachers and students as possible as well. You're going to receive an email with a link that provides you a document that looks just like this. Now, you've gotten links and documents at this point already, and you may just need to copy and paste some names. But let's talk about these two categories. First, if you have students that you want to bring in because you have extra space in your classroom, and of course you want to give some priority to those students who may be struggling in class or may be failing a class based off first quarter, you want to sign them up under this yellow category here. And this means that they're going to be coming to your class Monday through Thursday up until the end of this month, and then we can reassess at the end of the month if we want to continue to bring them in or bring in a new group of students during that time. So if you list their names here, they're going to get a letter from us letting their parents know that they need to be here Monday through Thursday in your class. And if they're in your class and their second block, for an example, they don't have room to go to that second block, they're going to report to the cafeteria for whatever blocks there is not space if they need to stay here all day. And that's what that all-day student question is about. It's not if you need to check with their other teachers. It's if transportation is a concern and they have to come first through fourth block, they can come to your class, for example, this student first block. Second block, they can go to the e-learning lab in the cafeteria. So we'll have overflow so it doesn't prevent those students with issues with transportation from coming to school. So you would mark what block they need to come in and see you, and let's say they are all day because they ride the bus, then they're going to go to the cafeteria during those classes where there is not space in the teacher's classroom, or perhaps they haven't been asked to come back. Now, some students just need to be at school to work on their e-learning, and you know who those students are as well. And if you'll list any students that you think would benefit, and really we're talking about our ones that have failed for first quarter, we need to know who they are so that we can sign them up for the e-learning lab and have a space for them to work here at school. There's a tab at the bottom here to add our Friday friends to come during Flex Day that may need to make up a test or may need extra help or some remediation. And so when we're going to sign folks up on Friday, it's the same mechanism as before. We just put it all in one convenient consolidated link here, and you can add their names for them to come in on Friday. Nothing different really here. Of course, we want to target those students perhaps with D's and F's, those that aren't completing their work, to come in and make up that work on Friday, but otherwise very similar to Flex Friday you've seen so far. So to quickly recap, you'll use these forms, and we would like these forms filled out by the end of the day on Thursday of this week so that we can send letters to begin next week for all of these students. Again, by Thursday, if you can let us know who you would like to come in Monday through Thursday, either in your room where space is available, or if you'd like them assigned to an e-learning lab because they're not doing their e-learning for you, we can bring those students in. On Fridays, we'll continue to monitor our struggling students and those that need to make up work and bring them in for our Flex Fridays. Hopefully not anything overwhelming, really not much different from what we've been doing. The only difference is we're documenting some of these things so we know what students are on campus. You've already been inviting students on campus to come in and get extra help. You've been identifying areas where you have room in your classroom to bring those students in. So for our 4 core subjects in world language, you're identifying those students to come into your classroom where you have extra room. For those 4 core subjects and our world language, you have students that aren't doing their e-learning at home and you want to identify and bring them into our e-learning lab. We will monitor them and we'll send letters home. And then Fridays will remain very much the same, where all of our subject areas are bringing students in to get extra help. So I say it all the time, you always go above and beyond for our students. We're so appreciative of that. And we'll continue to rock and roll here at Clover High School. Thank you.